you bat penis eaters, Jim Sterling here, and this is the Yooka-Laylee toy box. This is... wow, I really need to turn my headphones down. That was a horrible noise to have in your headphones when you've got the volume up way louder than you should. Okay, hopefully that will reduce the amount of wah going on in my face. Right, this is the toy box. This isn't the game Yooka-Laylee. This is basically a test, proof of concept-y type thing that went out to backers. Disclosure, by the way, I backed this on Kickstarter. If you needed to know that and need to note that down in your jotters of what games media people do, then that disclosure is there for you up front and not buried 50 paragraphs down in a YouTube description somewhere. Anyway, we are going to get... well, I thought we were... There we are. Sorry, I didn't close the dialogue box before I tried to move. So here we go. This is... I'm looking at my FPS. This is a silky smooth 60 frames per second. Apparently. At least according to my counter. Alright, let's get a closer look at this pair. We got our chameleon, we got our bat, our Yooka, and our Laylee. And... right, up close, the bat... I forget whether that one's called Yooka or Laylee. Looks positively horrifying either fucking way. Look at that face! Can you imagine waking up in the middle of the night, like actually 2 AM, and that's the face you're looking at. It's just staring, it's like 2 inches away from your face. Doing that exact facial expression. Yeah, pulling its face taut in a rictus grimace like that. And it just leans in and just, your family's dead. Imagine that. Anyway, let's get on with things. Whoop! We can glide. Okay, the back freaks me out. Creepy. Just hanging there as well by its arms. Is it not tired? Of course not. It doesn't feel anything. No emotions, no pain, no anything. No sensation. Go near this thing. Let's talk to it. Organic detect, exterminate, destroy, kill. Bzz. Oh, sorry, users didn't recognise you there. I am inept. Welcome to my virtual reality sandbox simulation of the real-world final game. Alright, let's do it. Meat beings may use a number of jumping and attacking moves in this test area, more in the final game. Gotcha. Okay, traverse, organic feelings, collect... well, that thing won't feel organic feelings, the bat, will it? Collect all 100 quills for a moderate reward. It's what your DNA bags would call a right old lark. Okay, access granted, press switch to enter. I gotcha. I'm ready for this. That switch over there? Don't you worry about it. Okay. Press L while in the air to ground smash. What? Bang! Nice. Right, let's go have a look at this virtual toy box world then. Oops. Okay, bug detected. Okay. Yeah, keep up. What do you know about tutorials? Okay. So, again, not representative of the final game. It's supposed to just be a kind of test, a little showcase of how the game may indeed perform and look. Good looking so far, good start. It's all made in Unity for those interested. Get these feathers. Oh, I'm a quill. Well, a pretend VR1, collect 100 of us, receive a pagey. I don't know what that is. That's a nice little pickup noise. What's this? I need impressive hacking skills to break that lock. Or you could just give it a whack with X. Oh, how fun. Video game conventions mocked. You can stand in the box, that's impressive. Let's go in here. How do we swim? Oh, we'll be told. If you're sure water won't affect your circuitry, I'll tell you how to swim. Yes, please. A to rise, X to sink. Gotcha. 3. Okay. Water effects under here are, they could barely tell you are underwater if it weren't for the fact everything's wobbly and there are some bubbles. But that's neither here nor there. I've got to go get these quills. Minor point that I'm making there about the way it looks to be underwater. Okay. So there's this stuff to fuck around with as well. Okay, there's no jumping up there. We will have to... whoa! That perspective threw me there. The way it was, I was like... I thought there was like a ramp or something. Oh, we got up there, though. No, 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 no! Right. I was being overly... There we go. Look at that. Classic platforming, that. Is that an enemy? Oh, yes. I didn't actually think there'd be enemies in the game. I didn't read anything about enemies when I was reading up on it. That's it, Jim. Walk right into it, you fucking pillock. There we go. Oh, there's some more. So I'm just pressing the other buttons. This is the only attack button, it seems. No, come here. No, that's no good. Just smack him up. Oh shit, that one's got pants on his head. Okay. He took 2 hits. Alright, do I get anything for that? Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh shit, what's going on? Oh, wow, okay. Fair enough. It's a fun little design on these little goblin-y things. Anyway. No, no. Can we not? Oh, we can't. They're in boxes. I didn't even see the glass. I'm really not attentive today. Actually, in my defense, I am not long awake. It's actually 5 in the afternoon, but I'm not long awake. I didn't have a good day today, if I'm perfectly honest with you folks. I had what I thought was a really good morning. Captured footage for a game that's in early access that I was thrilled to play. I mean, it's the best early access game I've ever played. And it's a game I've been following for a very long time. And got the video, was really pleased with it, was really looking forward to getting it up, and spent all morning editing it, because I did a lot of recording and had to do a lot of editing on it. Struggling with my video editing software, which recently been having some trouble with certain files. Finally got it all done, and then come to find that it's laggy as hell, like completely unusable footage, and there's stuff in that video I will never get back, because my genuine surprise at some of the stuff I was seeing and my pure innocent boy's delight, it's stuff I'll never get back. You know, you can't replicate that stuff. You shouldn't replicate that stuff, you know, because the naturalness of it, it's not really a word, is it? Is the, you know, the joy of it. That's the fun of it. I will be doing that video again. I'll be doing another video on the game. It won't be the same. Let's see what's around the corner here. So anyway, that put me in a mood, and my back was screaming at me at that point because I was up recording podcasts, and then I was trying to work out my latest video issues. And I guess we'll go up this left. Anyway, I think I've fixed it now. Fingers crossed. I didn't properly read that because I was talking and at the same time. It's what happens sometimes. Anyway, I know there's another little VR dude around here. I'm not going to sit here doing the whole thing, like trying to grab 100 things. I just wanted to test it out and show you all how it's looking. Fucking ramps. Ramps all over the shop. That's how you get up a ramp. You can roll, hold the right trigger. I missed that one though. Come here. There we go. Well, that's fun. Look at that. Rolly, rolly, rolly. I mean, the bat's making creepy, horrible noises still, but that's fine. Right, there we go. Let's roll again, get up here. Brilliant. Yet again, fantastic skills from your old boy Jim Sterling. All right. Third time's the charm. My Percocet's kicked in. Did I tell you all, by the way, about my MRI scan experience on Tuesday? I can't remember As you know, I'm dealing with what is certainly what my general doctor believes to be a herniated disc. Boo-hoo, very unpleasant. I'm not gonna fuck around with that right now. I want to see what these things are. What do these do? Oh, is that too steep? Oh, it looks like it might be too steep. Certainly doesn't want to go up there. Okay. There we go. Could do with a ledge grabbing thing. The ability to, you know, grab a ledge and swifty on up. Okay, some weird little, not really a maze, these are just blocks and things. What's that do? Nothing? There are little quills in there. How do we get in there, though? The fuck do we get in? Maybe we got to swim. Maybe ground pound on that. No. Didn't really look in what's in this water. Can't see anything. Anyway. Yeah, the MRI. If you've never had one, just do whatever you can in life to avoid getting one. Being stuck in basically a plastic round coffin while the sound of robots fucking angrily happen loudly in your ear. It's not pleasant. I'm in there and it's tight already, and I don't know if any of you have ever noticed, but I got a couple of pounds on myself. I'm a little bit of a chunky boy. You know, it's what is medically known as fucking fat, mate. I'm in this little tube, horrible, with happening in my ear, and when I say loud, like, I cannot describe how loud it is. They give you earplugs. They're not good enough. Earplugs aren't good enough. And okay, be careful. And that's 20 minutes that I was in there. People have been in there for longer, so I'm not going to act like I had the hardest time. Right. Go on, get up there. Get up there, you fucking... Ah, you fucking... No? Okay. No. Almost. No. Anyway, the point is, once I was out, I talked to a friend of mine. I also talked to Laura, who I do the Podquisition podcast with. They both got given headphones with their choice of music. I never got that. I got earplugs that did jack all. In fact, the only thing I think the earplugs did was just reduce, like, any potential permanent fucking damage. Temporary damage all over the place. Ringing ears, headaches, disorientation. It was horrid. Anyway. It was gross. Terrible time. Not really had a good week overall, if I'm being perfectly frank with you all. That threw me for had a total anxiety attack as well afterwards. I was writing my I Am Setna review, as I learned from comments. It's I Am Setna, not I Am Setsuna. And every word I was typing was upsetting me for no reason. There was no logic for the upset, but every word I typed just upset me more and more. And I had this bizarre anxiety attack that I think was just brought on by probably, you know, the fact that I've been in pain for months, and also the experience in the MRI machine that affected me a bit more than I think I gave it credit for. But anyway, my week's been an amazing shit show, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to bore you all with the details and spend the whole time moaning and complaining, so I'll stop that now. Okay, there's a doorway there. There was another box somewhere. Anyway, this thing doesn't even save your progress, so I'm not going to go totally fastidious with it. I mean, I'm just hoping this records properly after my experience this morning with that other game. But I'll record again tomorrow morning, and hopefully that'll be good. Is that another bad guy, or no? Oh, it's a chase you want. Come here, you fucking asshole. God, it's like those bastards who steal the eggs in Spyro. I hate those. Gotcha! fucking ghost. Freeing us Ghost Riders, what fun, but in this sandbox there's only one. Alright, well, objective complete then. So yeah, obviously it's too early to tell, because this is such an early thing. What a great sentence that was. This is too early to tell because it's an early thing. You know what I mean. Small demo, Toyboxy test area. So it's hard to tell what the actual game's going to be like. Mechanically, I can tell you it's solid. This is fun to do. I find some of these jumps a little awkward. Without the grab, the transition from being down here to up there is a little bit... You see that it's like a sudden snap. It doesn't feel natural. I feel either they need an ability to grab the ledge and then hop up, or just make all ledges smaller than they are currently. Smash them, yes we can. Okay, so I guess this is a look at your physics. Yeah, not bad. Not particularly natural, some of these. Closer to Angry Birds physics than anything else. And things seem to move a little slowly. These, you see that? Like there's a slight slow motion to the debris as it falls. And this is, I guess, for pushing and pulling. Can we actually grab it? That's the camera center. No, doesn't look like it. Yeah, okay. So if we're just, maybe it's just another physics thing. We're just testing it out. And again, there's shelves over there. Let's shove it across. It's a rather inelegant thing without a specific ability to grab. It works like the ledge thing. It does the job. It just feels a little, I don't know, unprofessional is the word? I'm not sure whether that's the right phrase, but it is a little odd. I mean, I don't even know if this is the right thing to do. It looks a little overly high. Like, it looks like we could just about get up, but no. Well, we could try over there. If we can get up this. Yes, just about. Okay. There we are. That's easy enough. Oh, look at that, the little seesaws. Little seesaw fellas. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Right, what you got to say for yourself? There we go. Okay, made it to the top of the island. Hooray! You can view all those pleasing geometric shapes and grids. Enjoy it before final game's inferior, highly detailed organic art arrives. Oh, now we can go down the thing. What is that? I really want to know what the red thing does. Oh, it just bursts. Okay, so I guess we just got to avoid those. This isn't even the highest bit of the island. There's a bit up there as well. Although, doesn't look like there's a... Is there a way around? No, that looks... Well, actually, there's a green thing there. So, I bet there's stuff up there. You know what? I'm not that ambitious, though. I just want to slide down here. Hooray! So, avoid the little red things. Oops. No, there we go. There we go. No, 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 there was a thing there! Ah, fuck. Don't mind me, just sliding down. Oh well. That was kind of fun. How do we get up there? I don't know. Go this way, though. No, you fucking fuck. Well, we got to cross. Look, we're back here, so we need to get across. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up in a second. Like I said, I wanted to test it out. I want to make sure that I don't waste another hour and change like I did earlier with a video that will be unusable. So, hopefully this comes out and you can all have a look at it. But the chickens are all finally coming home to roost, huh? With Bloodstained we looked at a few weeks ago, and Yooka-Laylee having this, like, all these conceptual ideas are finally starting to be real. A little more real, huh? How exciting. So how do you think it looks? I'm actually very curious about what people think about this one. Because, you know, it looks nice, but, you know, it's clearly never going to be up there with, you know, your AAA games. And you can tell that with the character models. You know, they're a little angular in places and stuff. But I am being fairly nitpicky because, you know, by indie game standards, it's fine. You know, it's very pretty looking, very nice and colourful and endearing. But people, because of the history of this, people are potentially going to judge it through a more critical lens. You know, they're going to imagine this looks just as good as any kind of Viva Pinata style game, you know, because of the pedigree of the people involved, and that's a little unrealistic. There we go. Hooray! There's stuff up here. Look at that. But it looks good. For what it is, it looks really quite good. And it's also a little hard to judge just because it doesn't have big environments in place yet. You know, these big empty spaces with green plain blocks. You know, they don't give off a great impression of how the game will finally look. Come here. But I'm hopeful. This is a very hopeful first look at the game. And I mean, the fact I said I'd wrap up and I'm still giving it a go probably says a lot about its promise, you know? Should have done it from some of these nearest shelves. Anyway, I will wrap up now. I do kind of not want to leave. So, yeah, this is definitely doing something. I'm seeing the merit. Because it is, even though there's no action or anything, it's just a bit of a laugh to wobble around a bit and try and solve some of these environmental hindrances.